Welcome back to the channel everyone, and thank you for clicking on the video. Today we're gonna get the Falx weapon. That's Falx. So these are similar to the backhand blades, but they're super fast and have a really good Asher as you can see on the screen right now. Unfortunately there is no hyper armor, but it's still a good Asher. So you can get the Falx at 3 points in the game. One is in Shadowkeep, the other one is in the ruins, and the third one is in an end game area that you unlock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the DLC with you guys and take you through each point to get the Falx weapon, right? So once you beat Mo, I mean, you guys already know this. Once you beat Mo, you see Leda over there, your exhausted dialogue, and then you just head towards the cocoon and press triangle. So now that we're in the DLC, we're just going to walk ourselves out and get to Graveside Plain and light the first side of grace. So from this first side of grace, we're going to head north. There's a mausoleum there on the left side as well. You guys are interested in some cool armor? And we're just coming up on the side of grace now. And what we have to do is there'll be two NPCs here. Freya, Redmane Freya, and Hauntsent. So we're going to exhaust Freya's dialogue first, and then we're going to go to Hauntsent. This is the NPC Hauntsent. He is the guy who's going to drop the Falx weapon. And what we have to do is we have to sort of manipulate or align an NPC in a way that they invade him and we help the NPC invade him. So from that side of grace, we are heading north. What we're doing is we're going to Castle Ansis, but we're going to skip the castle. Right, so there are some ballistas here. You can avoid them quite easily if you're on torrent. There's a salutary fragment here too that you can pick up if you haven't already. And then we're going to light the side of grace and go back and turn left. And from here, we'll just make a right turn. Go through this barrier. This is the place where all the Black Fiends are fighting each other and the soldiers. So not each other, just the soldiers. But we're going to skip that. We're going to keep running, straight following the route. There isn't a lot of action that's required at this stage. And since we're just doing all of this to bypass Castle Ansis, so we don't really need to fight anyone. There is a locked spirit spring here. This one, I'll just show you how to unlock it as well. So we're just going to go further up ahead and then turn back. And this is the scene. We have to break it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get to the Fort of Reprimand. So we're going to find another spirit spring. Jump on it, and then just get this side of grace. There are some enemies ahead, so it's good to get this side of grace. And then from here, go straight, then left, then jump over, go up. Now make this jump with some run up because you can fall directly down as well. Now we're going to escape the Fort or Reprimand, and we'll just get this side of grace. It's going to be useful later on in the game for you guys. Alright, so now that we're at the side of grace, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the backside of Castle Ansis, which means we'll take this small tunnel. There'll be a dragon. You can skip it very easily. He's already distracted with other enemies. And we keep following this route. So if you've seen my previous videos, this is usually we're coming from the other side, which means Moat Ruins is on our left. This time it's going to be on our right. But from here, we're going to make a left turn where we see the obelisk for the map, or whatever you call that. And then we're going to keep running straight towards Castle Answers. But since we haven't fought Renana, we really wanted to get the Site of Grace as well. So we go ahead, get the Site of Grace. And over here, we'll just rest. And then we'll exhaust Leda's dialogue. We'll ask her about Hornsvent. Make sure you exhaust her dialogue, right? And always ask her about Hornsvent. And then go talk to Hornsvent. It'll give you a map of all the crosses where you can get Erdtree fragments from as well. We're going to exhaust his dialogue too. And then from this point on, we'll just go and see if Leda has anything new to say. No, so we're exhausted. Got a dialogue. And now we're going to summon Torrent. And we're going to head north, right? So now we're going to Shadowkeep. And now is probably the part that I messed up the first time around when I wanted to make this video. So anyway, keep running north past this furnace golem, which is, I think, a replacement for Erdtree avatars. And you're going to hear a sound here of something breaking. And that is Mikla's goon that's breaking, right? So you see it on the screen right now too. We're going to take this lift up, but please be very, very careful. Just light the grace and don't do anything. Don't go ahead. There is a boss there, but you don't have to go there. Okay, what you have to do is go back to the Site of Grace and talk to Leda. Now that the rune is broken, they'll have some more dialogue, and she won't be trusting Hornsvent, so you also suggest Hornsvent. The idea is to make her invade Hornsvent and then help her while she's invading Hornsvent. Hornsvent is also going to have a change in his tone. Just do some back and forth. Once Leda says she wants time to mull it over, just go back to the Site of Grace. You'll see this summon sign. This summon signs lets you summon Hornsvent, and if you see this, then you've done everything right. So we're going to have a fight with the Hippo. This is a very tough fight, at least for me. Not only did I summon Hornsvent, I also summoned my Mimic Tier. And the easy way of doing this fight is to, just try to keep yourself away from the Hippopotamus and let the Mimic Deer and Hornsvent, do the heavy lifting. Once this is done, you'll get a Site of Grace here. So from the Site of Grace, we'll go towards the opening. And the reason we're doing all of this is to open up a shortcut that will help us later on. You can skip this part, but I'll advise that you do it because it makes the game easier. I'm going to get rid of these guards over here. The other one would just fall. I'll get this one. 2 lions. Claw for this one. Get rid of him too. And then we'll just run up the stairs. And there'll be an enemy there, so I kept getting unalived here a lot. So I also drank my physic. And they're very tough 2 knights over here. One with a crossbow. So make sure you dodge it. This is my second or third try of actually dodging it successfully. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come up to this place where the boats are burning. And then just from this point, just go down. You can skip the enemies for now. Just go towards this door so you open this shortcut. This animation will definitely help you. avoid, all that damage that you see happening. And then you can run towards the grace to light it. To rest there, you've already lit the grace. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back outside and we're going to talk to Leda. And now you'll see that she wants to fight Hornsent. Also, Hornsent will not be here. So just exhaust her dialogue. Now that we've exhausted her dialogue, we'll come back to the site of grace and we'll go through the door that we opened where there'll be all of these vulgar militia soldiers. So just have to take on them one by one. They're so annoying with the greatsword because sometimes the attack misses them because they're small. But they have cool weapons. I really like their saw. If you haven't tried it, do try it. So we're going to run back up, and on our right side, we'll see these two summon signs. We'll choose the red one because we want to fight Hornsent, right? So you can see Leda fighting Hornsent. Something funny happens in the end. I don't know how I let it happen, but it happened. I was almost done beating Hornsent, but he got me. But then Leda got him as well. And then when you come back, you'll have the Falx weapon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it useful. There's another video of how to get the Mimic tier. If you don't have it already, you can watch that video too. Thanks and have a great day ahead.